I'm in a beautiful garden. It's actually a children's garden at a Children's Hospital at Legacy Emmanuel, and I'm here with Teresia Hazen, a good friend of ours at Garden Time. And Teresia, you do a lot of work with gardens at hospitals. Now, tell me, first of all, a little bit about this beautiful one that we're standing in.
Well, this garden, the children's garden at Legacy Emmanuel, is a 24/7 garden available to everyone in the community, including our patients, our adult and pediatric patients and their families, and all of our employees, but also all community members are invited to come to the garden. This garden is 14 years old, and it is a very special 4-season garden, and we'll do a little tour today and show you some of those plants, and as well some amazing plants that William and I want to talk about now.
Well, the fun thing about these plants is in an effort to really entice children back outside, because there's been a couple generations now of kids that really have kind of let nature go almost, and we want to educate, everybody on the importance of getting kids out and some of the tricks you can use to actually do that.
That's right.
You have plants here, Teresia, that are all animal type names. So let's go over some of those.
And the reason we do this is we kind of trick kids into doing educational activities, motivate them to get out and find things. There's a game right now in the garden. This whole month we're studying amazing plants, and this happens to be dinosaur food, which likes a very wet environment. So the children will find that planted in a wet space in the garden. We already have one.
And what kids don't love dinosaurs?
That's exactly right. All kinds of stories come about after touching this and imagining that it was is a prehistoric plant. So the children will go around, and our community children can come in too and do this. We want to invite them. But look for the number, and then this is number 1, so then find number 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Amazing plants. So that's one group. We have now a game available to everyone in the garden. And another game that we have available to everyone, we hope parents and grandparents are going to come too and help with this game, but the animal plant names. Now, I think this is an absolutely amazing animal plant. William, can you talk about this one?
Well, it's a fun plant because not only is the name shrimp plant, the common name, but it really almost looks like shrimp. So one of the things you were talking about to me earlier, Teresia, is how the labeling the plants, and do this in your own yard too if you want to. Not only does it help them associate the name with the plant, helps them with reading, spelling, grammar, the whole thing is covered.
Right. At following directions. So we're really supporting the public school program too, as well as play and discovery and learning. So everybody, I'm not going to tell you the color of lion's tail, but you have to come back and see the lion's tail. It needs to be in a sunny location. Come back and see it grow.
And too, people love, especially little boys, love dragons, and dragon's wing begonias are a great example.
Well, we little girls love dragon wings too. I just love this dragon wing begonia, and we have it tucked in many of the pots. All of these plants are available right now at the garden center, your local garden center, and they're things you can pick up to add to the garden now in August. And that's one thing we do at the Legacy Gardens. We're adding plant material every month of the year. There's something every month at the garden center that we need to make our garden a very special 4-season garden for the children and their families.
Well, and I think that's a real key, Therese, for home gardeners, is it really isn't something that I think a lot of people think, let's get this garden done, and then we're done. But you really are constantly putting plants in.
Right, gardens are never done, and there's always room for one more plant.
There always is. Now, you have this book that you wanted to talk about a little bit, The Last Child in the Woods.
I think this is an excellent resource for parents, just to remind them how important it is to get children out in nature for play and discovery and good mental development.
Yeah, and we can't forget plants like the monkey puzzle, because that's so enticing to kids. But it's not just the plants that you have here. There's other aspects of the garden. Talk a little bit about
That's
those.
right. The yellow brick road is to be played on, and sing if you like. The Tin Man is down there at the other end. Benches and little private places. Come and make bubbles with us. Come to our activities that are posted on the garden doors.
Even your watering cans are fun.
Come and water anytime, and please bring the whole family 24/7. And join us in the children's garden.
Really, it is a great place to get ideas for your own garden. For more information, go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over to the website. Thank you so much, Therese.
Thank you, William.